The rescue of little Coda. The icy winds howled across the Arctic as a group of sailors aboard the North Star navigated through the frozen sea. Captain Elias and his crew were on a routine expedition when they spotted something unusual: a small white figure struggling on a drifting ice floe. Peering through his binoculars, Elias gasped. "It's a polar bear cub. He's trapped." The tiny cub, no older than a few months, whimpered and clawed at the slippery ice, unable to find a way back to solid ground. His mother paced frantically on a nearby iceberg, roaring in distress. The gap between them was growing wider as the currents pulled the cub farther away. "We have to help," said Jonah, the ship's engineer. Without hesitation, the crew sprang into action. They carefully maneuvered the ship closer, avoiding hidden icebergs. Then, using a small dinghy, two sailors rowed toward the stranded cub. "Coda," whispered Elias, giving the cub a name. "Hang in there, little one." The cub, frightened but exhausted, barely resisted as the sailors lifted him onto the dinghy. His soft whimpers tugged at their hearts. They quickly rowed back to the ship and set a plan to reunite him with his mother. The mother bear stood at the edge of the ice, her dark eyes filled with fear and hope. The crew gently placed Coda on a thick, stable ice sheet near her. At first, she hesitated, but when Coda let out a tiny, familiar cry, she rushed forward, nuzzling him with relief. The sailors watched in awe as the mother bear turned her gaze toward them. For a long moment, she stood still, eyes locking with Elias. Then, with a deep, slow nod, she acknowledged their kindness before nudging her cub toward safety. As the North Star sailed away, the crew watched mother and cub disappear into the Arctic vastness, their bond unbroken thanks to the bravery of a few kind sailors. The rescue of little Coda.